Hi guys, how you all doing today? Well, we're back. It's another match day today. We are at Season 1, Episode 4 of my new vlog series today. And today Hibs are away from home. We are back in the SPL. It's back to League Matters. We are back in the SPL. We are playing Celtic today at Parkhead. A little, just a small, easy task just to get back into the week, just to get back into League Matters. Obviously, it's going to be a hard game today. Celtic are unbeaten in 56 domestic home games, which for any club in any part of the world, that's a phenomenal record. It is going to be a really, really hard game today, but I do think Hibs are, I'm not going to say Hibs are going to go out and win. I'm being honest, at this moment in time, if you offered me a score and draw, I would bite your hand off for it. But the way that I'm looking at things now is certainly, this is a free shot today. It's a free shot at Celtic. If Hibs win, everybody's happy, because it gives everybody else in the SPL that little bit of hope that actually Celtic can be beaten. But then if Hibs get beat, we're just part of the trend. We're part of the trend. We're part of the 56 others who have tried and failed. So it is going to be a hard game today. There's no getting away from that. Celtic are a hugely, hugely talented side, playing some wonderful football under Brendan Rodgers. Celtic are a really, really great team to actually sit down and watch. It's very, very possession based. The attack is very, very slick. It's very, very quick as well. Scott Sinclair is, for me, Scott Sinclair and Patrick Roberts are a cut above any of the standard player that Scotland's seen. Moussa Dembele obviously had a phenomenal season last season, scoring 36 goals, I think he scored. So, when you see the team, from start to, from back to front, Celtic have just got a hugely quality squad. There's no getting away from that. But you look at the Hibs squad, we're kind of littered with wee bits of quality. I think John McGinn, if he has a good game today, the midfield will hopefully tick. For me, Dylan McGeoch's got to start. I think the best three that Hibs have in the midfield area is Slivka, McGeoch and McGinn, and having Marvin Bartley as well in there would be a bonus. But Lenny's already said that he wants to go out today. He wants to show people that Hibs are capable. In his words, he wants to give them a nosebleed. John McGinn has said that they're ready. John McGinn has came out and said that Hibs are ready to try and knock Celtic off their perch. Effie Ambrose has said that Hibs are ready to go to war. Now, strictly speaking, and in my personal opinion, you should be doing your talking on the park. Talking on the park, never mind we're ready for war and all this jazz, you have to be ready to do your talking on the park. And I think Hibs are ready for that today. But this is a huge test. This is the biggest game that we've had in easily three and a bit years. So this is a huge, huge game for us today. Predictions at this point, if you offered me a score and draw, I'd take it. I'd love to see Hibs could sneak it 1-0. You never know. You never ever know in football. It could be the bit that we do it. You'll never know. But as I say, guys, this is a free shot at Celtic today. You don't know whether or not you're going to get a point. If you get 3 points, it's fantastic. It's a free shot. Everybody expects you to get beat. If you win, great. And can I just say as well, if you look back over the time in Scottish football, certainly Neil Lennon's time in football, when he played Barcelona, right, and when Barcelona played Celtic in the Champions League, that Barcelona team were the best team in the world. There is no denying that. Nobody gave Celtic an earthly. And the game of football that they played that night was probably, from 1 to 11, the best game of football that they guys have ever played. Fraser Forster had, to my memory, Fraser Forster had the game of his life against Barcelona that night at Celtic Park. Wanyama gave them the lead. Tony Watt actually went away and scored the crucial second goal, but nobody gave Celtic a chance at it. This to me has got the same kind of feel when no one's given Hibs an earthly. Could we shock the football world? Who knows? But as I say, guys, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens now. Hopefully come 5 o'clock I will be able to give you some good news. Hopefully come 5 o'clock I'll be able to tell you that Hibs have actually won. But until then, guys, remember one thing and one thing only. Please remember, come on the Hibs, come on the Hibs. Hi guys, how you all doing today? Well, I'm actually proud to say that I'm able to bring you some good news. We managed to get a 2-2 draw with Celtic today at Celtic Park, which I am so happy about. Apologies for the state of my bonnet, by the way. It's actually needing a trim. But anyway, to get back to the football, yeah, Hibs actually drew 2-2 with Celtic today at Parkhead, which is a really big result for Hibs. Easily hardest game that we've had in the last three and a bit years. Since 2014, I think, was the last time we played Celtic. So to go there today, to go a goal down and then to go 2-1 up was a big thing. Obviously, it would have been nice if we had, if we'd kept it. We came to within, about 11 minutes at ending Celtic's run, which, I mean, at one point, for what I was hearing, I didn't actually get a chance to see the game. None of the links that I had actually worked, so it was a bit disappointing. But, I listened to the game on the radio, I listened to it on BBC Sport, and, listened to it on BBC Sport, and Packy Bonner turning around and saying, how well Hibs were playing and how much he thought Hibs actually deserved the win. Apparently in the second half, Hibs were all over Celtic, which, fills you with confidence for the rest of the season as well. And I think as well, I said this at the beginning, Neil Lennon said already in the press this week that he was ready to give Celtic a nosebleed in terms of, showing how well Hibs can compete. Well, I think he's actually done that today. We gave them a nosebleed as far as I'm concerned, and if anything, we gave the rest of the league just that wee bit of hope to say, well, they're not actually unbeatable. We actually managed to do that, and Brendan Rodgers has came out after the game and been very complimentary to Hibs, saying, we're fully energy, fully flared and fully attacking threat as well, which is what you want to hear from a manager who is class. Brendan Rodgers is a touchy class. Let's get that out there right now. He is a touchy class. Being a Liverpool supporter as well, I knew the kind of football that he would have brought to Celtic, and I'm glad to say that I wasn't wrong. It is very possession based. The attack's really slick. As I said in my vlog this morning, or the first part of this vlog, for me, Patrick Roberts, Scott Sinclair, I just think they're a cut above. I really think they're a cut above anything that Scotland has to offer. These guys just make the game look so easy. But managed to keep them at bay today. And I heard a lot of people being quite negative, saying today, it was a weak Celtic team that they put out today. Yeah, it was a weak team that they put out. That weak Celtic team cost £14 million. £14 million. The combined cost of the Hibs team today, wait for it, £182,000. That is what we were coming up against today, and we walked away with a 2-2 draw and actually feeling disappointed at the fact we had to take 3 points. That's massive in my eyes. But as I say, guys, we're now stopping for the international break. Obviously, Scotland plays I can't see these countries, Slovenia and Slovakia. There you go. So you managed it in the end. We managed to. We'll be playing these teams. Sorry, I had the wee thing come up on my phone there. That's why I was a bit twatty there. But we play these two teams next. And then next up for the Hibs, it's Aberdeen at home, which again will be a huge test for us. We'll see what happens. But guys, remember one thing only. I'm going to leave it at that point now. Remember one thing only. Hey, come on the Hibs. Come on the Hibs. Come on.